No, so if I'm in a sidewalk, listen, if I'm in a public sidewalk and or in a street, in a public easement, and I'm standing, I have no legitimate business there. Can you trespass me from that? That's all. Officer safety behind her? What about citizens? What about people's safety? I know, but I just want... Listen, we're...
Lobby area.
There's a very little lobby area.
Yeah, they got it roped off as soon as you come in, and they have the metal detector, and then they said, oh, that's private.
What happens when a smooth talking cop tries to fake the law but ends up schooling herself? In this video, a Miami officer tries to dodge ID policy, twist trespass law, and even record the public with her personal phone, all while getting calmly dismantled by a man who knows his rights. This isn't aggression, it's education. Because when cops try to invent laws, the camera doesn't lie.
The sprinkles, so I want to go and catch you guys do that. I know you guys, all of you guys love donuts. I know that. I don't know, let me see. Gear check. Gear check. I don't know, do you? Listen, blue shirts? What's a blue shirt? What about them? Are they law enforcement? Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about you. No, you're actually the star of my video right now. So you're doing a great job, and you'll be a superstar if you give me your name and badge number. Wow, why? I don't know, let me guess why. I think it's your policy, because I think you work for the government, am I correct? Or correct me if I'm wrong, that's why. Wow, you don't have to? It's in plain, but listen, you know what's messed up that is in the plain sight is because I can't read too good. I'm kind of like a duh, and my viewers, a lot of them can't read, and you're supposed to pronounce it by your policy. No, I can look, but listen, I can look, but you should pronounce it. You want to be the superstar. You're already the star. Yeah, no, listen, Parker. Okay, Parker, what's your badge number? Yeah, okay, you know that's public information, so why won't you identify and look professional in front of my camera? And? Yeah, I know, but we're the public. I'm the people. I don't have to do that. You have to identify as your policy. What makes you think that? I've been reading? No, I know, but there's some viewers that can't read. There's some viewers that can't see. There's people that can't see. They're blind and they can't see. So what about my viewers that are blind? They want to know. They want to hear what's going on. So what's your badge number and your name? It's your policy. What are you hiding? What are you hiding? Are you hiding? Huh? Yeah, you are. You're hiding something. You're very nice. Oh, look. Yeah, you know what? That's my name. Look, guys, she asked for my name, and look, right here's my name. You got that right. Right here's my name. My name is right here. It's right on my name tag. See, I identified and you didn't. I don't answer questions. No, I don't answer questions. Oh, you want to act like a tyrant? No, yeah, but you can't you know what's funny? You can't trespass me from a public area unless I commit a crime. I don't answer questions. I'm just videoing the area right here. Is that against the law? I don't answer that question. I'm just videoing. That's what I'm doing. Having fun with my viewers. Is that illegal? Okay, sir, no problem. So okay, well, no, you didn't identify, and you want to threaten me with a trespass that doesn't exist in a public area that I don't. It doesn't matter. This is public. Okay, so I'm correct though, right? I'm correct. I'm wrong. How? No, so if I'm in a sidewalk, listen, if I'm in a public sidewalk and or in a street, in a public easement, and I'm standing, I have no legitimate business there. Can you trespass me from that? Exactly. Yeah, that's it. So am I doing something wrong here? No, I'm not standing here. No, I'm not. No, listen. Why not? I'm trying to film educated. Listen, I'm trying to film educated police. I am too. Okay. Not, yeah, your demeanor is nice. How's that? No, what's the definition of harassing? No, I'm trying to have a cordial, fun conversation with you. I don't have to. I don't have to. Listen. Okay, I don't have to ask you though. I can ask you whatever I want though. I can ask you whatever I want. Come on, you've been very cordial and like your demeanor's been nice. But you were wrong. You're wrong a little bit. A little bit. No, I'm not testing your patience. I don't want to test your patience, but you're coming at me with laws that don't exist. Yeah, I'll let you continue. Okay, I know, but you're just standing here not doing nothing, and I just wanted to say hi, and that's it. That's it. So, okay, so I am the public. I'm not talking about traffic. Do you know that? Yeah, you're right here, like I'm right, like my name's right here. Okay, I know, but I just want to make a point here that you're wrong on the law that you're trying to tell me about the trespassing. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not illegal though. I'm trying. Okay, go ahead. That's no problem. I can film right here, right? Right here. Is that cool? I'm not agitating you, right? Just a little bit. I just wanted to make a point and own you that you're wrong about the trespassing. That's it. You can't trespass me from here. You're wrong. Yo, what a smooth talking tyrant right there, yo. Smooth. She tried to get my ID. She tried to talking about trespassing. She says she doesn't have to identify, but her demeanor is smooth. Tyrant. What a tyrant, yo. It's not gonna work with me, yo. We got one-arm tattoo gangsters right here, yo. Look at these gangsters. Look, check out the thugs. They all have one-arm tattoos here in Miami. What's with the one-arm tattoo? That's a code, right? Yo, homies. Nah, they ain't. They just gonna ignore me. Yo, can I ask one of y'all a question real quick? A question real quick. Yo, all you guys, like a lot of you guys have one-arm tattoos. Is that a code? The blue line code or something? Nah? A lot of you guys have that shit. That's a code, man. That's one of the blue line mafia codes, yo. Straight up. And I'm antagonizing her. You were looking so good in front of my camera. Nah, you ended up doing the blue. Trying to be a nice, smooth tyrant. Trying to be a nice, smooth tyrant. She's hilarious, yo. I swear. Trying to play a cool, smooth talk with me and then trying to slick her way in. On threatening me with a trespass. And I didn't want an ID. She didn't like the right here. She didn't like it. She goes, what's your real name? Cool, my name is right here, yo. We're gonna do a gear check on this guy right here. We're gonna do a little gear check. Look, he's turning around like he thinks I'm gonna do something. Gear check, yo. There you go. Yeah, he's gonna be like, yo, don't stand behind us. I'm gonna be like, yo, then you go stand over there. Period. You go stand over there. Watch. I'm gonna antagonize guys. Standing behind them. He wants to turn around. Look. Now he's turning and he's gonna look at me. Look. Bam. He's trying to be slick. What'd I tell you, yo? You see that? Watch. Look. Bro, I'm like 12 feet away, yo. 15 feet away. Look.
Here. Hello.
Hey, can I ask you a question, bro? Real quick again? Cool, right? Straight. No. No. Bro, what? Is your car running outside, bro? It's not running, right? All right. What's your badge number and your name, real quick? All right, thank you, man. Can you teach her how to identify to the public when the public asks? See, he was professional. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, because you didn't identify, yo. You didn't identify. You violated policies. You're trying to be like a tyrant, all smooth and shit. It's not going to work, yo. Right? Oh, News Now Ninja. I know you. I just read the top. Oh, my bad, bro. Hey, what's your badge number and your name real quick since you looked at me? Can I get your name and badge number? What was your name? What's... Oh, bro, I can't even hear you. Why you gotta say it like that with an attitude, yo? Like, damn, bro. We got the squad hanging out here, guys. Hello. How you doing? Say hi. Say, how you doing? Are you shy? Are you shy of the camera? Why? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. It's not gonna hurt. It's okay. It's chill. It's chill. It's like eyes, you know? I can see you. I can film you. Have a nice night. Hey, 2 seconds real quick. All my viewers just want to know, how come you guys are just standing here doing nothing? They just want me to ask you that. You're just standing here doing nothing. You see, we got another tattoo or one-arm tattoo guy. You're just a nerd, but you're a gangster nerd. You look like a gangster, bro. You got the one-arm tattoo. You guys think I'm playing. That's a code, yo. Look, one arm. What does my tattoos mean? I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions. You want to be rude? I don't answer questions. You got a one-arm tattoo too. You guys think I'm bullshitting about that code, man? I'm not. I'm telling you. See, I don't answer questions, man. I'm sorry. You don't want to identify. You want to threaten me with trespass, then I don't answer your question. She just asked me if my tattoos mean anything of gangster. I don't know. I don't answer questions, bro. Straight up. Look, they're already turning they don't want me to stand behind them. Any more questions, guys? Meathead. News Now Ninja is funny, yo. Oye, cabeza de carne. My viewer just called you cabeza de carne. Meathead, yo. That's what you is, cuz. A meathead, yo. Ask me if they only have size small shirts. All right, hold on. Yes, this is for News Now Ninja. Hey, yo, one more question. It's cool, right? I'm a public. I can ask questions. My boy said this. Look, let me go back in his chat real quick. And he told me to ask you, right? Hold on, let me see. Okay. Ask them if they only have size small shirts. What the fuck? Is that what you guys have? Only small size? Hey, you're live in the internet, bro. You're live in the internet. Look, I'm not playing, bro. Look. You see, look, they're not telling me to ask you questions, bro. Nah, it's not a small. So is it an extra small? If it's not a small, it's an extra small. It's maybe. Yo, maybe it's an extra small, yo. What about extra medium? Does that even exist? Extra medium shirts? Nah, you're wearing extra small. You guys are wearing the tight juice shirts. Juiced. With the one-arm tattoos, with the slick gel in their hair, looking like they're pimping or something, yo. You guys are not pimps, you guys are tyrants. Straight up. And this one is triggered. Oh, she's filming me? Hey, you're filming me? Look, hey guys, look, she's filming me. You need my consent, ma'am. You know that? Look. You know I don't need your consent? You know what that means? You know what's hilarious? That when you're using that on the clock and you take pictures while you're working on our time, I can FOIA request that and I can see everything on your phone. Yes, absolutely. See, you don't even know about that one. This is what I think. Record that and post it on Facebook. You like my tattoos, my gangster tattoos? Ma'am, yo, look, she's enjoying the FOIA request. I'm gonna FOIA that shit with this. What business do I work for? For my business. She just asked me what business do I work for. I don't answer questions like that. Nah, I'm sorry. My name is right here. My name is, you want me to repeat it? Look, my name is right here. You get that on camera? Are you gonna try to look me up and run my name? Go run right here and see what you get. If you run right here in your database, you're gonna get a whole bunch of your tyrants. That's their name. That's what. You don't know how to read? Read it. You don't know. What does my tattoo say, guy? Look, my tattoo. Can you read that? Loyalty, because I'm a loyal person like that. She's still recording, like she thinks I'm lying about that. You're working on the clock, homegirl. I want to, bro, I want to foil that. I gotta foil that. I gotta foil that shit. Yo, reluctant prophet. Check it out. So that you get for trying to be a smooth tyrant. I want to foil that shit, and when I foil that shit, I want to post it on my channel. Look, this is from the officer that was taking pics. I foiled her phone, and she thinks I'm lying about that. That's what's funny. See, why can you be cool like your gangster homies right there? Yeah, like your demeanor is smooth, but like your expression is unprofessional as hell, yo. No, see, she just says, you can record me, but I can't record you. No, you can record me, but that becomes public record, homegirl. You can't be doing that on the clock. I'm the people, I can do that. It doesn't matter about the crime. Because you can't use your personal phone working on the clock. You can't. It's your policy. Why don't you go ask your sergeant that, or the chief? No. See, you gotta learn policies, man. You can't be doing. She swears she can do that. You need to cover yourself, but you should cover yourself with your body cam, not your personal phone. You guys, where's your body cam? What? How come these guys have body cams and you don't have body cams? See, you're violating another policy. How many policies you're violating tonight? None. Really? Should I rewind my video back and show you? Nah, I'm not gonna do that. You can watch it on my Facebook channel. I mean on my YouTube, I'm sorry. In a couple days and see how ridiculous you're looking. Straight up. I've been here for 25 minutes. Is that illegal? Can I have a certain time to leave? Kind of. And that's the only question I'm gonna answer. That's the only question I'm gonna answer. You just want to be the star, the tyrannical star of the night here. You are. You should have been a superstar, but you didn't want to identify, so you're just a star. You remember that? All right, you're just a star. But you should have been the superstar and give me your and identified. But no, you want to pull out your personal phone and violate more policies. You don't have a body cam on. What happens if something happens to you? What if somebody pulls out a something out here or a knife at you or something? You don't got it on. You don't got it recorded. What happens with that? It's for your safety. You're supposed to have that on your chest, homegirl. She don't have body cam, yo. So she has to use her personal phone. Passive-aggressive superstar. Yo, you're a passive-aggressive superstar. Said by my homie N in the house, yo. Straight up. I don't, she doesn't know. Hey, you know when I foil that phone, everything that's on that phone is all public. And if you erase that, I'm not playing. You're on video. Look, if you erase that, it's a crime. It's a misdemeanor. Ooh, she goes, ooh, like that. She thinks that we're bullshitting. She thinks I'm bullshitting with her. Can you say it a little louder? Don't worry, bro. Hey, guys, I'm harmless, bro. I just want to record her saying this. Say it again. You're looking great. You're looking great. Everything you're saying is awesome. Keep saying it. Alex, I don't want to. Did you guys hear everything that she's saying, or it was too low? I really hope you guys caught everything she was saying. It was hard to hear, I bet you, right? Look who's the star now. Excuse me? I don't answer questions. No. I don't know. Well, you like my smile? Are you trying to hit on me? Yeah, you are. You're trying to hit on me. Shame on you. She says I have a nice smile. Yeah? I don't know, guys. She says I have a nice smile. Look, she's hitting on me, guys. I'm getting hit on. What's your name? I'm gonna do a complaint on you. You see how fun this is? This is fun, bro. But keep talking crazy. I want to hear what you're saying. Yeah, you have. Oh, I said everything crazy. Yo, your battery's gonna run out and I'm gonna laugh. Then you can't record nothing. How long you been a police officer? Or a tyrant officer? How's that? How long you been a tyrant officer? A long time? Let me guess. What will be the reward if I guess in the right first shot? Great job. That's a cheap reward. I want a special reward. Let me guess. Guys, how long you think she's been a cop, yo? Hey, my boy says that let me take you out for some donuts since I have a cute smile. So what? Oh yeah, she doesn't eat donuts, yo. That's right, my bad. That was a dumb question. I feel rejected. Bro, listen. Here we go, guys. Listen, I'm right here. I'm trying to hear what she's saying. I'm harmless, bro. That's all. Officer safety behind her? What about citizens? What about people's safety? I know, but I just want... Listen, I'm just having a cordial conversation with her, kind of cordial. No, I'm going to stand right here. Is that illegal to stand here? All right, so I'm standing here. There we go with the directives. Come on, buddy. Yeah, okay, yeah, back to blue. Back to blue. Because you're talking to me. You're not talking to me? No. That's not normal to record the police. Is not normal? For what? Listen. You think I look like I'm gonna harm somebody or harm you with a camera? If you think that, you need another job. If you think that. Your FOIA request eye. She says that's her eye. She's keeping her eye on me with that. That's you can't really do that. I'm not playing with you. Listen, you think that I make up laws? No. No, because I want my people would like to. My intention is. So it's not normal to exercise my First Amendment and keeping y'all in check while you're working on the dime? That's not normal? Oh yeah, I'm getting a lot. I'm getting a lot of information from an unprofessional police officer. But it's not illegal, right? All right then, so that answers everything. It would be normal. You know what would have been normal? If I would have asked you for your name and badge number, you would have said with your name and badge number and whatever and been cool like you did in the beginning, I would have walked away. No. Now I'm not waiting for nothing. I'm over here doing what my people want me to do, what I can do. Because you're trying to act like a star for no reason. Like a pretty, but you are my star. But I'm catching everything you're saying on camera. I don't have to say it. You're showing it. You're showing that you're afraid. I don't have to say it. Look, these guys are looking. Excuse me, I'm gonna cut out. These guys are looking at me because they want to get me because I'm standing too close behind her. I'm right here. You guys are seeing. Look, look. Boom. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I shouldn't have done that. But what were you saying? What were you saying? I'm comical? I don't mean to be comical. I'm just trying to be real, bro, with you. Like, with the phone, with the no body cam, with the non-identified, with threatening me with trespass. That's all. Because you're pulling out laws that don't exist. You look unprofessional. You're trying to play it smooth. No, everything you're saying, everything that you're saying, that you're scared, that it looks suspicious or something. It looks like not normal because I'm filming you like this. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Okay. Okay, well, I'm sorry. Yes, it is. No, it's. What was that? I don't answer questions. I told you that. Because you're supposed to answer it. You work for the public. Okay. People are saying that. People are walking by and saying that I'm recording her. I don't care if they watch me. Let them watch me. What's gonna happen to me? Nothing, because it's legal. It's a First Amendment protected activity, man. What am I doing technically? Tell me. Tell me. Let's just talk normal. I'm not gonna. Let's stand over here because they're already looking at me crazy. By filming. That's not my. If I'm drawing a crowd, what does that mean? Obstruction? What is the definition of obstruction? It's not. What is it? What is it? What? Disturbing the peace? If I start a crowd here, guys, she says that's just disturbing a peace. So if I'm right here. Okay, but let me ask you a question real quick. Is you're trying to say it's being suspicious? That's pretty much. You didn't say that. Okay, so you can't turn a protected activity into a crime. That's number one. What I'm doing is protected by the First Amendment, and you swore an oath to that. You're trying to say like it. If I was to form a crowd here, that's upon the crowd. That had nothing to do with that. No, you're wrong. She says if I form a. Okay. And I'm peaceful too. I'm exercising my rights peacefully. All right, so I'm peacefully exercising my rights. If I form a crowd, that's not my problem. You can't turn my protected activity into a crime because people want to form a crowd. You can't do that, man. I know. Listen, you think? I already did. You don't think if I knew my rights, I wouldn't be doing this or photographing? I know my rights. No, that's not disturbing the peace. If I'm here talking to you like this, no, it can happen upon you guys' mistake. You guys will walk into a nasty little, you know what, and I'll take that to the door. And I don't want to do that. I'm not about that. But if you guys leave me with no choice and unlawfully arrest me, then go for it, be it in the future. You know what I'm saying? So she feels bothered, and that's her feelings. You're a law enforcement officer. You're supposed to enforce law, not feelings. Who cares about what they feel about me recording? Why do you care? She cares about the feelings.
If you plan to travel, liquids, gels, or creams, carry on bags. Remember 311. All liquids, gels, and creams must be in a 3-ounce or smaller size. Okay. Everything that you're saying doesn't apply to what I'm doing right now. It doesn't. You can take that to court and see what happens. No, you didn't. You didn't give me the laws.
No, that's wrong. Okay, then arrest me for that and see who wins that in court. It's right here on video too, that you can't turn a protected activity into a crime. No. Now she's saying that she has it on film, everything. If I form a crowd here, filming, she said that's disturbing the peace, that she'll arrest me, right? And she has it on film too, she said. You said that. It's not, she says it's a crime. She says it's a crime that if I form a crowd, guys. What do you guys think about that? Hey, listen, you don't want to tell me your name? That's your name, guys. If you guys can catch that, you know you didn't tell me your name. You don't want to identify. I need your name because everything you're saying is bananas. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. What's your name? Tell me your name. She said her name in the beginning of the video. And she knows. No, you didn't say your name. No, you didn't. That's how this all started, because you didn't want to identify. Look, these guys are already getting triggered. The gangsters, yo. Right here. Yeah, I know. I try to get a zoom in her name tag, but I don't want to get too close because these guys are going to attack me, yo. Look, see that? You guys catch that? Show your name tag if you don't want to identify. My people want your name. Did you guys catch that? That's crazy. I can't believe you're talking like that and you're still using your personal phone. You can't do that shit. You really can't do that. Yo, did you guys catch her name or what? No? Bro, I don't know, man. Give me your name. Can you give me her name? I need her name, bro. Can you read me her name, dude? No, give me your name, yo. No, I didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. She doesn't want to give me her name, bro. No, you didn't. My people want your name because you're crazy. I'm gonna walk away soon. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna be here all night. If you give me your name, I'll leave. If you give me who? No. I didn't say listen. I didn't say listen. If you give me your name, I'll leave. I'll walk away. Deal. Straight up. No, we don't even got a pinky swear. Give me your name and I'll leave. No, you didn't. Reluctant Prophet, did you catch that? Is that like a thumbs up that you caught? Kalika Parker? It's Parker? Oh, Parker. But hey, on my mind, you did say that. Now, you know what? But see, I have a bad memory. I smoke a lot of weed, so I forget shit. So I forgot that you gave me your name. I forgot. And my people here that ran in here late wanted to know your name. And yeah, it is Parker. It is Parker. Yeah, I'm burnt. I forget shit. That's why I record a lot, because I forget a lot of shit. I have a bad memory. I smoke a lot of weed. You don't understand that. I have no brain cells left, yo. That's why I record everything. One of my main reasons. It's not illegal, right? That's nice. Of course it's not. All right then. So especially the police. Police act like you with no body cams. I want to catch that all on film so I can go and do complaint on you guys. Yeah, hey, it clicked on me, guys. She said her name. Yeah, I did. I just don't remember. Sorry. All right, guys. You guys feel triggered? You guys think I'm going to harm her, bro? You don't got to stand there like bodyguards, bro. I'm not going to do nothing. This guy's chilling. He's over there. Chilling, bro. Look, they don't... Thank you, bro. Call the Miami-Dade Police Department. Metro-Dade. I'm gonna do a complaint. I'm getting that phone, yo. Watch. I never done a FOIA request on a phone. Never. But I'm gonna see how I can do on this one. Because this is hilarious. All that shit is gonna be mine.
What started as a smooth chat ended up as a constitutional checkmate. Officer Parker learned the hard way, the people are watching, and the camera doesn't care how charming you sound. This video isn't about disrespect, it's about responsibility. Because when public servants forget their policies, it's up to the public to remind them with knowledge, cameras, and zero apologies. Finally, a government office where the cameras don't cause chaos. In this video, Joey Surreal and crew walk into Eastside City Hall in Tucson, expecting the usual pushback, but what they get instead is respect, professionalism, and a true open-door policy. This is what it looks like when public servants do their job right. Take notes. City halls everywhere.
Let's see this real quick.
What? What happened?
The water thing's not here no more.
Oh, it's not? You ask a question?
Hi, you guys can still pay the water bill here?
Yep.
It says out there that you guys aren't unavailable.
I'm sorry. We requested that they remove those sites, and they haven't done it. So I'm sorry, but we've been open like for 5 months.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Thank you.
Hi, what's your name, ma'am?
Claudia,
Claudia, nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
All right.
You just
You good?
confused me. I'm like, there's a light down
It's small over here.
yeah, so
I
the
knew
city
it.
council,
Huh?
city,
You getting a couple of those things?
yeah. So, yeah, right here, look at this is our city ward council office, it's in here. This is like
Yeah, I know. It's
all of
just.
the offices are. And, oh, go ahead.
Damn, this is. It's small. Hi. How you doing? Just taking a look around.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you. What?
Board too.
Yeah, what's your name, ma'am?
I'm Odessa Draheim.
Awesome.
This is Councilmember Cunningham's office.
Oh, it is?
So,
Yes,
Cunningham,
Ward
that's,
Cool.
he's Ward 2 now?
Yeah, he's been Ward 2 for a while. Pardon me.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Councilmember Cunningham's Hi, Ray.
So far, so good, guys. Here we go. This is it. It's not big. It's not much, but it's still City Hall, and they seem pretty respectful, and demeanor's been nice, and
And so what does the council officer do? The councilman do? What does he do for us? That's what I want to find out.
just ask her when she's done.
Well,
You
she's
wanna
got
ask-
off the one I'm going to.
Hey.
I have a question.
Of course.
Okay, well, first off, what does the councilman do for us?
Oh, why don't I come out and meet you?
Cool.
I'd like to know.
All City Hall employees must take notes so far from her.
So far, so good. You know, I
You hear that, City Hall employees?
it's ridiculous, huh? How one could be so compliant and so nice, and the other one you can't even get into the office. You can't even go past the like.
I know. Well,
It's ridiculous.
that's what you have here in our government. Officials and stuff.
She shouldn't go. She could say she's going to get him, or she's gonna come out. Okay.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, she got a dog.
Oh yeah, come and join us when you get a chance. Hi.
Oh my God, that's cutie.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Odessa Draheim.
Hello, I'm Tracy.
Hi, I'm Joey. Nice to meet
You
you.
want to have a seat?
Sure.
Yeah, sure, why
I
not?
have a couple questions for you, actually. Sure.
City Hall employees take notes.
Okay, I'll sit over here.
It's okay.
Kat's gonna come join us.
Yeah.
Kat works on the homeless protocol here, and she's pretty recent. So we have a major homeless
Yes,
issue
especially off of
all
Golf
over the
Links.
city, all over the nation, as a matter of
Wow,
fact.
We were
yeah.
driving down Golf Links over between Swan and Craycroft, and there's that homeless camp.
It's back again.
Oh yeah, there's like, I mean, it's like a little city back there.
So Golf Links is a little bit out of the word, but I've
Yeah.
noticed it many times. I've made many emails in the past for Golf Links.
and they've,
now
also, they've taken them down, but they come back because they have nowhere to go.
Well, we got a bunch of the people to some shelters, which is a really great thing. And the city has some personal shelters that the city has acquired for residents and for displaced people who are unhoused. And so
Yeah.
sometimes we kind of look at it as these are unhoused people.
Because I mean,
It's so devastating how many people have lost their livelihoods, and for whatever reason, there's many reasons. And we're really just doing our best to be supportive of the community.
Awesome.
I really love being here. I've been here for over 9 years now.
Wow.
You've been in
And
this office for 9 years?
yes, and I've seen a council member do amazing things. For one thing, he's a teacher.
Oh yeah.
That just speaks for itself.
Yeah.
He's a teacher here in our TUSD schools, and
Wow.
he's been doing the teaching for as long as I've been around, and
Cool.
for longer.
Cool.
He's teaching our civil liberties.
Our middle schoolers, yeah.
Hope he's teaching our civil rights, right?
Oh yeah, he's in social studies,
Yeah.
and he teaches sports too. He loves. He's very active, very athletic. In my mind, he's very young.
Who was here before him?
I think there were a bunch. Rodney Glassman was
Oh,
here.
yeah.
There was but that was way before.
That's like 10, 15 years ago.
I speak with a lot of the people that there's
So I've been
there's at the tip of my tongue. There's a really nice lady, that Carol West, that was our council person as well. I actually speak with her. She's still in ward too. But everything from parks to roads, homeless encampment concerns. Just if you basically people say what their concern is, and I find out if I don't know, and always let council member know what's happening so he can be in tune. If somebody wants council member to call, I just say okay, and I send him an email, and he'll call. Sometimes we can actually meet in person.
So what are the boundaries for Ward 2?
It kind of fluctuates sometimes, but I have a map that's
I
close
just
to up
seems
to
like
date, but we go up to Craycroft.
Okay.
We go pretty far up north. We're up in Wrightstown, and somewhat of in Tankaverde.
To go to the Tankaverde Loop?
Some of the Tankaverde Loop, I believe, is a part of it. The loop's kind of a funny thing because that's county city.
Yeah, I mean the whole area over there is kind of like the whole Tankaverde Road is like county city.
Right. When I was a kid, this is all
County.
there was no roads.
I know,
It was
me too.
dirt roads, and you'd go
Really?
from place, but you'd see you're in the city, you're in the county,
Really?
you're in the city, you're
Oh
in
my
the,
God.
and the roads are like.
I mean, I've been here for a long time. For over 30 years. So I remember when it was nothing out here. And I was like, everything was growing. But I just wanted to know what he does for us.
Yeah, this is Kat.
Hi, Kat. How you doing?
And can I just ask who you guys are and what you're interviewing us about?
Oh, my name's Tracy, and we're just
Oh, I apologize. I'm deaf. I use hearing aids. Can you speak?
my name is Tracy, and we're just here to see what our councilman does for us.
Okay.
And see what City Hall.
And you guys are not with like a particular organization?
No, not really. We're just
Independent.
yeah, independent.
Okay.
That's all.
And your name, sir?
My name's Joey.
Joey?
Yeah.
Joey and Tracy?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
We, how long have you been here?
How long have I been here? Since January.
So you're fairly new to this.
I'm fairly new to this office. I have worked for the councilman in the past, and then I've been working for in political issues and government for the last 4 years.
Okay. So how come we can come into here and we can't go downtown and go into the City Hall?
I'm sorry, how can you
What do you-
come into here?
What do you think
I
about
don't-
that situation?
I don't know how everyone else sets their office up, but we're all kind of independent in some ways. We work
Okay.
together. We do work
Yeah.
together,
Okay.
but we choose to be open to the public.
And we
Yeah.
appreciate that.
We appreciate that. That's what we're looking
appreciate
for.
that a lot.
You know, like this is why I
We're
mean.
here. I'm a civil servant, and we're here to serve you.
Oh, there you go.
Most of the ward offices have a lobby. Each building is a little different. In fact, we're going to be moving buildings soon, and I'm not even sure what the layout of that building is. The
Really?
layout of this building is a little odd.
It is, but I've been here for so long. It's been here forever, and I don't appreciate it moving.
Yeah, so each ward office is a little different. Like Ward 3 has a much ittier bittier version of this. But each ward office does have like an open door policy for certain hours. Those hours differ depending on, you know, that city council person and their staff and, you know, a variety of reasons. I think you had a question about why you can't go to town hall.
City Hall.
City Hall and down. Yeah.
So you can actually, there is still a lobby area.
There's a very little lobby area.
Yeah, they got it roped off as soon as you come in, and they have like the metal detector, and then they said, "Oh, that's private." I guess it's because we were filming. That's
So-
my opinion, and this shouldn't be like that in a building that we pay for.
Well, so for really, really obvious reasons, City Hall has pretty strict security in place. So they do have like kind of.
What are the strict? What are the reasons for that? I mean, I guess I don't understand because it's never been like that before COVID.
Actually, no, the city has always had security measures in place.
In City
You've always
Hall?
had to go through a metal detector
At
to
City
get into
Hall.
City Hall. You've always had to do that to get into the county attorney's office. You've always had to do that.
I know you had to get into the federal building, into the
Yeah, so
courts
if you're
and
going into
system.
Superior Court,
Then
if
you
you're
have
going into
to.
City Court, if you're going into any government building, almost all of them have a metal detector. Our office does not because we are dealing with things on a much smaller level. But again, even though we don't have a metal detector here, this door locks automatically and
Right.
can only be unlocked from
Yeah,
in there.
it's
We
restricted
understand
to the public.
The security reasons, but like when we go down there, it's like if I went to take a look around the building.
In a public accessible
I'm not
area, it's
able
passing
to.
passing
I
the
don't really
metal
know.
detector. Yeah, the cops
I mean,
got we
they're
got
just a
called.
whole- They're a whole
I'm
different
so sorry. What,
animal.
I'm trying to understand the issue. Why you can't walk around the
Well,
mayor's like office?
No.
Not the mayor's office per se.
Public access.
But like, say, okay, there is a public restroom. He will let me use that.
There is a public restroom in City Hall.
There is, right.
Yeah, so you are able to go into City Hall. You still have to go through a security check.
Right.
But we're still allowed to walk through that security check and walk around where it's
But you
public
can go-
accessible.
But he wouldn't let
So
me.
when you go into City Hall, so depending on which entryway you're going, if you're going to attend a city council meeting, that is going to be there's a chamber entrance on the east side of the building.
Yeah.
If you're going in for basically anything else, you're going in through the northern entrance, and both of these entrances have metal detectors and security. Both of these entrances have access to a public restroom, but you still have to go through the security checkpoint to get to that public restroom, and then they are going to ask you why you are there so that they can direct you to the correct place.
But we are allowed to walk through those metal detectors and walk around in public access, correct? Hold on, let me ask you that. We're allowed to do that, correct? It's
You gotta go to the
no, because they said we need an
Sorry,
appointment.
No, you cannot go into City Hall and just wander City Hall. They are going to ask you what you're there for, and security, depending on that reason, may even escort you. Like the last time I was there, that wasn't for a city council meeting. I was there to pick up an ID badge.
But what if we want to take pictures in a public area, which we're allowed to do?
Yeah.
We're not. That's our business there. That's legitimate
It's a public
business.
space, so yeah, you're allowed to take pictures, but I'm trying to get a sense of why that's important.
Why?
Why is it
Matters of public
important
interest,
to
you know.
take pictures of City Hall.
We
There's
Is it-
agoraphones out there, people who don't like to leave their homes.
or they're afraid, and we just like what they want to know where their tax dollars are going,
Why- again, I
and
apologize.
Leaving their homes, there are people that are afraid to leave their homes and go out of their homes. So they rely on like videos to be able to see what their city people are doing.
yeah, where their
Because
tax dollars are
actually,
going,
if you
and
go
stuff
to
like
the
that.
City of Tucson's website, there's actually a way, so you can actually stream all of our meetings, and you can stream everything that we're doing. Even the study sessions before the meetings where the city and council are talking about what they're researching so that they can put things to a vote at the meeting. They have hours-long study sessions that are live streamed. You can even get captions on them.
Also the reason why we do this in public buildings and public accessible areas is it's a First Amendment audit, you know, to see if our government employees respect our civil rights to film in a public area and film you guys that are working on our dime, and to see if they respect our rights to film. We got an
Oh,
Here's
my
another thing
goodness.
all right.
This is beautiful. Thank you so much. Valerie, right? Yeah. So good to see you. Thank you so much for this. This is going to make such a huge difference.
No worries.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
All right.
All right.
Cool. What's that? Groceries?
So, if you didn't figure out from my extremely glamorous outfit, I work in homeless outreach, and I collect donations from constituents and
Cool.
organizations to help make our resources last. If you could give me like 2 seconds, I'm actually gonna take these back.
That's all right. Take your time. We
That man really quick.
No, because I'm on this side.
All right, I'll go.
we'll let you ladies.
Yeah.
We'll let you ladies get back to work. How's that? We gotta get going too.
Hold for a quick second.
Okay.
And I'll be right back.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Pantano, V20 call.
Apologies for that. And
Cool.
I
Awesome.
know in Phoenix that they
Do you have, can I get a pen so I can write down and then you can see on my YouTube channel exactly why we film and why we do this? If you get a chance, I don't know if you watch YouTube or not, but
can you, sorry, you want me, what is it?
you got a pen. I'm going to write down my YouTube channel name. That way you can see why we do this and why I film and why we do these
You're gonna write down
interactions.
what?
Yeah, my channel name, my YouTube,
channel name,
my
okay.
YouTube. I don't know if you watch YouTube or not, but you'll be on there in a couple of days.
Interesting.
no, so it's not
I
like
have a pen
I mean,
right
if
here for you.
so like Phoenix.
Thank
I know
you.
Phoenix. They go in there and they don't even get any notice and they just clear the.
These are new programs that have been, this particular protocol is actually really new. In 2020, when Martina took office, this was a part of her campaign promise to do housing and community development. Of course, what she couldn't have predicted was a pandemic that was going to make that crisis significantly
Was it more
worse.
after the pandemic?
Huh?
Things bigger after the pandemic.
Yep, the homeless population actually really exploded in the last 3 years. Additionally, including the fentanyl crisis has also exploded, and that was actually fueled.
No,
not
this is
only
all.
by
This is my platform, my YouTube channel.
issues caused
It explains more and it really shows why the reason we film and reason why we do this. You guys are gonna be on there in a couple days, and you guys are looking really good. Really appreciate it. You're gonna get a lot of good comments. My channel is not really big, but it's getting there. I got pretty much a nice amount of views on my videos. So I don't know if you guys watch YouTube or not, but if you want to check it out, maybe 2 to 3 days, you guys will be on there.
Well, this is what we do all day, every day.
Awesome. I wish there was a lot of more city workers like you guys.
I'm always saying, come and visit us. So it's really good that you check us up on
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you for respecting our rights, our First Amendment.
If you do want to speak with Councilmember Cunningham, he does, like I told you, he works as a teacher.
Okay.
But he's
so
open
it
to
causes-
calling constituents just to say hi.
Okay.
If you ever want to get that call,
Absolutely.
let me know. You guys
Absolutely. I got the card right here.
And I will make sure that he reaches out.
Awesome. Thank you very much for your demeanor and your attitude. It was great. Fantastic. we'll let you guys
I know a little
close up now.
Sorry.
So most
They're talking about
fentanyl
there's a new fentanyl type thing out there called trike.
yes.
How stronger can that even get? It's already too strong. That's crazy.
To my knowledge, we're not seeing huge numbers with Trank, but it is something that we're aware of and on the lookout for. Fentanyl is definitely the biggest crisis facing our homeless community currently.
I lost a loved one like that recently. My
She was
brother.
just telling me that.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry
accidentally,
for your loss.
accidental. Yeah.
It's a life-ruining drug. I was just telling her that once, unfortunately, like during the pandemic in the last couple of years, a lot of people have been turning to self-medication, and people don't always know the risks of taking something that might have fentanyl in it.
Yeah, and my brother was clean for 5 years, and one party night went wrong, and that's it.
I am so sorry.
Yeah,
and that's
I know.
like that's an
Shout out to
ugly
Jay.
truth about relapsing is that it can be sometimes more
Yeah,
dangerous
it was a
because
one-time
your
relapse of
body
5
becomes
years, and he
desensitized.
ended up passing.
And so you don't
One mistake.
know what the correct dose is, and so
I know.
that does actually happen frequently. But because of just the fentanyl explosion on our streets, I don't have to tell you the vice grip that drug has on people is life-ruining.
Absolutely, it is.
Anyways,
All right, I'm sorry to hold you guys up. I'll let you guys cook. Very nice to meet you. Your name again? One more time. Your name again?
My name is Kat Stratford.
Awesome. You guys check out the channel in a few days. You guys will be on there. You guys are gonna look very good. Thank you. Have a nice day. Oh shoot. Wow, I didn't expect to have a sit down with them. You never know what you can catch in these audits, guys. I don't know. You tell me what you guys think in the comment section. This is the east side of the Tucson District, what? District 2 of the Tucson, Arizona. Why can our city halls be like this? Why can all of our government employees be like that? I mean, I don't always expose bad. I mean, that's what they show on my videos, but I am gonna expose this, guys, and tell me what you guys think. Thank you for watching Joey Surreal out with Girl with the Camera, and stay tuned for the next action video coming your way. Rest in peace, J Surreal Camera. Miss you daily, brother.
From homeless outreach to public access, this team at Eastside City Hall showed exactly how it should be done. No power trips, no unlawful directives, just respectful engagement and honest answers. This wasn't a fail. This was a massive pass. Shout to all the workers who get it. If every government office acted like this, audits like these wouldn't even be necessary.